Hello ladies and gentlemen. Is there a champion you want to learn and want a serious guide for, but don't have time or simply don't want to listen to some loser talk about them for literally 2 hours? Then welcome to the League of Legends Speedrun, where we cover everything important about a champion in 5 minutes or less. Today we're going to be talking about Ekko in the jungle. Ekko is an AP champion, meaning he does mostly magic damage through his abilities. However, Ekko in particular uses auto attacks quite a lot as well. As for runes, I generally run attack speed marks, armor yellows, 6 flat CDR blues, and 3 scaling CDR blues, with ability power quints. However, alternatively, you can run dual penetration on your marks instead, but if you do, make sure that you take the attack speed mastery. These will make your initial clear a little bit weaker, however the penetration will theoretically scale better into the late game. Masteries can either be 12-0-18 or 12-18-0, depending on how you plan to play Ekko. Full AP or tank Ekko should use 12-0-18 to pick up Strength of the Ages for some needed health. Bruiser Ekko can run 12-18 to maximize damage alongside the tankier items. As far as builds, tank Ekko relies on Ekko's natural high mobility and intense crowd control, and to complement this, you should make sure to get 40% CDR and as much mobility as you can, like Swiftness Boots and Deadman's Plate. AP and Bruiser Ekko make use of Ekko's high scaling on both his offensive and defense abilities to make do. On either of the damage builds, make sure to take Lich Bane because the new jungle item is not a Spellblade, and Spellblades synergize extremely well with Ekko's kit. Ekko is a champion who scales very well into mid and late game, but he is fairly weak early game. Therefore, you should be careful when picking Ekko in a champion such as Lee Sin or Nidalee. Ekko is a more difficult champion who doesn't necessarily require raw mechanical skill, but more so the ability to read your opponents. Ekko's W and ultimate are both extremely powerful and extremely difficult abilities to hit. Ekko's W has a 3.5 second delay, and Ekko's ultimate always shows where it will hit. These two things are where you'll need to do more of a predicting how your enemies will act rather than having raw skill. However, Zhonya's greatly simplifies the usage of both of these spells. Your W will proc even if you are in Zhonya's while you're inside of it, and Zhonya's also allows your ultimate's hologram to catch up to you. Early game, you need to focus on camping lanes who will have trouble avoiding your W, such as low mobility mages like Anivia, or marksmen like Ashe. Also, you should try to avoid the enemy jungler because you'll generally be weaker than them pre-6. If the enemy is invading you, it's almost always better to just avoid them and thus avoid feeding so you can make it to mid game. Even if the enemy jungler has a slight lead on you by mid game, Ekko will almost always begin to outscale them at this point in the game. But if you've had 6 deaths already, you're going to have a bad time no matter how hard you scale. Depending on your build, you can either be the initiator or the cleanup crew. Tank and Bruiser Ekko can easily initiate with a well-placed W, and ult if things don't work out. Full nuke Ekko usually will just die before they can even ultimate if they go in first, so just try to follow your tank in. Ekko excels at pressuring the enemy carries in a fight, but is much weaker at healing, so gear your playstyle accordingly. Some other tips and tricks: use your E and ultimate to steal dragons and barons. If you can land the smite, you get away scotch-free every time. Also, your ultimate technically has a global range. It simply strikes where you were 4 seconds ago. If you recall, and the enemy tries to punish your team for it, ult back in for a surprise turnaround to the fight. Your passive is not only your primary damage source in a combo, it also grants you a large movement speed boost upon proccing it, therefore you should make use of your Q and an auto attack while running away. And this pretty much covers Ekko. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below, and you can also check out the in-depth Ekko guide, which I'll provide a link for in a few seconds. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye!